Hi guys, I'm here with Judy Gordon, star of a new TLC show called, what was it called?
My First Home.
Alright. Tell me some other behind the scenes, insider information.
Well, I think some of the interesting things about it that people are kind of fascinated about are that they really do try to keep it real to the person's search. And, you know, they do have the house that they actually get is one of the houses that we show. And then we try to go to the neighborhoods and the actual listings that they did visit when they were in their search. You know, there's only 17 minutes of the show, but it actually films for almost an entire week and long, like 12-hour days.
What won't we see on the show? Was there any funny things that happened, or interesting things, or dramatic things, or?
We just saw the title, just came out in TV Guide, and it's The Meddling Mother. So I think it should be more, to me, it should be more the caring mom, but, you know, that's the drama effect. And so, you know, my friend has a great sense of humor. She's laughing about it. She thinks it's funny that they called her a meddling mom, but, you know, I guess all moms are meddlers to a certain degree for our kids.
So they were probably just trying to find a hook.
Yeah, I think they were trying, you know, find something interesting. We all have our moms, you know, get in our business from time to time. So, and I think your parents are really, most parents get very involved in their child's first home, and they should. It's a huge decision, but at the end of the day, you know, what I told my friend, who's the mom, is it really has to be the child's decision. It really has to be where they want to live and what they want to do, you know, because it's their dream. So I think that's something that happened behind the scenes. I don't know if you'll see it, but I think it's very, very typical to first-time buyers situation.
Was it all work and all stress? Was there any moments you remember cracking up or laughing, or anything funny happen?
Oh my gosh, we laughed the whole time because I was with my best friend and her daughter. So, and the crew was really nice. The crew was very fun.
Anything in particular you remember?
You know, we had a lot of just fun moments where, you know, there would be something funny about the house that we were in. That there was an old house that we were in that had a matching shell toilet, a matching shell sink, and we had a whole Little Mermaid kind of comedy routine. Probably won't make the show, but
Do you actually look at more than 3 houses?
we look at 3 main houses, including the one that you purchased, but you do a montage of homes too. And so the montage, my montage, if it makes it, will be of Germantown, which is one of the neighborhoods she considered really strongly. So there's a little montage of homes too.
So your buyers ended up buying homes inside the Watterson, right? Yeah, on the show and in real life.
Right. On the show and in real life, she looked just inside the Watterson because she wanted to be close to work. And, you know, we did a lot of local restaurants. She wanted to be close. She loves to go out with her family and her friends. And the parks, you know, she wanted to be close to somewhere where she could walk her dog. And so all of those things inside 264 is really important. Really important to her.
And if I understand correctly, you actually live inside the Watterson, right? What part of town do you live in?
I grew up off of Brownsboro Road in Spring Valley. My dad was a builder and he built our home. My mother still lives there. So back in the day then, that was really kind of stretching out of 264. And my friends in high school didn't want to come pick me up. They didn't want to drive that far to pick me up. So when my kids were teenagers, it was important to me that they lived inside, close to the city where they could walk everywhere. And I think that the Highlands and St. Matthews and Germantown and all the little traditional old Louisville, all of those neighborhoods where you can still live and walk and be connected and you're right by those beautiful parks. That's what I wanted for my kids because I was a little further out. So I wanted that for them. And I'm so glad that I did that. And I still live in the St. Matthews / Highlands area.
Okay, cool. I'm going to start asking the people that I interview, what's your favorite thing to do, like event, or place place inside the water?
Inside the Waterston. I'm going to have to say that the most memories that I have are revolve around Cherokee Park. Big Rock, we used to go there when I was in high school. There's a playground at Big Rock that I've taken my children and my grandchildren to. And I think that's one of the awesome things about Louisville is that we have this incredible park system that was designed to bring people together to play and to be outdoors and to do. And my dad was really big on kids being outdoors and introducing us to. We were on the river all the time growing up. And, I like getting my grandkids outside swimming at the park. Those kind. I'd say that's the most important thing to me is nature and kids respecting it and valuing and saving that.
Yeah, and what's neat about Cherokee is you're surrounded by neighborhoods and really close to a city life, but literally it's a giant oasis in the middle of all that.
It is. It's this beautiful oasis, like when it was there in the middle of the city. What a great idea. And the Olmsted Parks were designed by, the same people who designed Central Park in New York. It's the same idea. And I feel really nostalgic when I take my grandkids there because it's the same swing set that their mom was on, or on the same place that maybe it's a newer swing, but same place, So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of tradition and history there.
Mm-hmm, absolutely, and I'm big on tradition, history, and the great history of our city, and keeping all that. And on the show, we talked about the history of Germantown, one of the little neighborhoods that she looked at. What an awesome neighborhood that is, and it's being revitalized. It's important to remember the people that started that neighborhood and settled it, and then the new people that are coming in and carrying on the tradition of all the little restaurants and pubs and the music and everything that makes that neighborhood come alive. So.
Very neat. Judy, tell us about your upcoming showing, sort of kickoff, and I understand it's going to work to help a local charity. Is that right?
Yes. My viewing party is going to be at Corbett's Restaurant, which is a local restaurant. Dean Corbett's a local chef. Has a beautiful restaurant in a historic home out here in the Summit. And it's going to be from 5:30 to 7:30 at Corbett's on the patio. And it's benefiting a local charity called Blessings in a Backpack. And I thought it was a neat partnership because it's a charity that I'm very devoted to. It feeds at-risk children who are in elementary school. It sends them home with a backpack of nutritionally balanced foods for the weekend. These children are on government lunches, and the studies show that these kids, when they are on this program, they do better on testing. They do better in school. They have a higher success rate. So partnering that with a first-time buyer, the first-time buyer is the beginning of all of our business. It's important to cultivate them and to take care of them, make sure they have a good deal and good equity and a good sound investment. And that's like our kids in grade school. That's our investment, So it's important to make sure they get off to a good start. So I love that I've partnered the viewing of the show and the charity together.
Great. All right. I don't have any other questions, but I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Thanks.
Everybody watch the show. I hope it's good.
Exactly. Oh, tell me real quick. Tell us when it is.
It airs Saturday, this coming Saturday, May 17th at 12 noon on TLC, which I think is cable channel 50. Check your local listings, and I hope that I represent the city of Louisville and Kentucky Select Properties in a very, very positive way. So.
All right.